Spooky Ghosts X Files video.
I've started recording.
Yeah. Oh.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Squawk, aka episode 5 overall. My name is Cole.
I am Az, and we like to confuse you with episode numbers.
Exactly. Whether you like it or not, the X Files is back.
It's back. It's been 14 years.
14 years, Jesus, dude.
Jesus Christ. I mean, some of the
BONG. We've got David Duchovny.
And we have Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Plastic Face Anderson.
Plastic Face.
Both a bit plastic face now, aren't they?
She
They both
does.
look a little bit weathered. But I suppose, what are they?
Well,
Both
she's 46.
Yeah, and he's.
Because I looked last night because I was like, she's still hot though.
She still would. Yeah,
I was
100%.
like, yeah. I was like, she's still hot. David Duchovny.
David Duchovny.
Probably the same
he
age.
still would. He's a handsome man.
Oh yeah.
And he's also recently written a book about a cow who escapes. He lives in a farm and he takes everybody with him. It's great, apparently.
If I remember properly, is that the Duchovny was in the final episode.
Yeah.
He was not in the last season, obviously, properly anyway.
No, not as a main
he
character.
was taken over by Terminator.
Yes.
No one really cared about the show then either, really.
No, it sort of had its day, but it had been running for a good sort of 10
years.
years.
Say 10 years nearly.
10 years is a long time to be running a TV series.
Even Gillian Anderson for years afterwards. I mean, she's sort of been in bits and pieces.
Yeah, because
I did not know she's British.
She's British.
For so long, for my entire life basically, until probably about a year ago.
Really?
I saw her in an interview and she spoke, because I don't know, it's just one of those things that I'd never looked into. She was always American in her roles, and then she was in this interview,
yeah,
and she's British, and I was like, Scully's British.
Yeah, man.
I had no idea.
I had no idea. David Duchovny's Argentinian.
Is he?
He's not.
Oh.
Just thought I'd throw that in.
I would have believed you.
So gone.
He's got like the eyes.
He has.
A little bit. When you think about it, a little bit of Latin in him, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
But it seems like they've shifted focus quite heavily. Obviously, as it opens, there's a really well pieced together slideshow / montage with David Duchovny's voiceover explaining pretty much the entire 10 years of the X Files from start to finish.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And it's very concise but also very well done. And considering obviously it's only a 6-episode run as well.
That is going to change. I'll go on a limb now and say that well, they're not going to continue obviously right now.
But they'll
we'll be back.
I would probably agree with that, but my hope is that they don't bring it back for a 24-episode season.
No,
They bring
12.
it back for a 12-episode season. Obviously, we've only seen 2 episodes of this season so far, so I'm hoping the quality doesn't dip. Obviously, we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video.
Yeah.
But I think the 6-episode run has done it justice with these 2 episodes.
I think
so
this
far.
is kind of like, this is the way they've obviously played it is that Fox didn't want to bring it back.
Yeah.
Full time because it's been so long.
Yeah.
As well.
And because if you go back and you rewatch any of the sort of original series, go back and watch it, there are a lot of episodes that are complete swings and misses. Like,
there was some weird
there's a
happening in that
ton
series,
of weird
so much weird
Don't get me wrong, there's some really good episodes, and those are mainly like the mythology episodes. Pretty much the X-Files coined the Freak of the Week style filler episode. The mythology episodes, obviously, as you can imagine, are always the better quality, right down to obviously the overarching story initially with the sort of human alien hybrids and the conspiracy with Samantha Mulder's sister and
that was the big story for that was the series.
The main
that's his. I mean, at the end of the day, that's
his
Mulder's agenda. Exactly, is to get to the truth. I mean, even in the last episode, I remember the last episode more vividly than anything really. But obviously, in that last episode, they still never gave away whether anything was true.
It was completely all open-ended. A lot of people had a few qualms with that because it had run for 10 seasons.
And they didn't give you an answer.
And they didn't give you any answers whatsoever. It seems like they've kind of shifted focus from UFOs and aliens to the socialist agenda, which a lot of people on the internet have been having a few sort of problems with. But in the context of episode 1, obviously we'll talk about first, works really well. We see a flashback to Roswell. Yeah,
Roswell, obviously. I mean, the thing that shocked me a little bit was that you full on obviously see an alien
from the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, but opening straight away, and I was like, oh shit.
Whereas the original series took at least sort of 4 seasons to actually show anything.
Yeah, beat around the bush, big time.
Hugely. You see a fully fleshed alien.
Yeah.
Straight.
From the dude shoots it.
And then a ton of dudes shoot it.
A ton of dudes shoot it. Yeah, exactly. They're alien up, big time.
It's clear that they've got a decent budget for this because
yeah.
the CGI, it wasn't amazing, but it was
TV
okay.
CG. Yeah,
it was TV CGI. But the set, like obviously the downed UFO set was decent.
That looked great. Yeah, that was obviously a live prop.
The way that the first episode opens, obviously you've got Joel McHale's character who is, you know, a conspiracy theorist who contacts Mulder and Scully individually to sort of bring to light information that he has, and they initially brush him off as a whack job
as
and
being
just
crazy and
crazy
conspiracy
evangelist.
theorist,
Yeah. But it also then comes to light that he might actually have some kind of idea as to what's going on.
Yeah.
And they don't know to what level. Again, Fox is always quite sceptical of the people that. I think Scully's over that period of time has brought him kind of down to earth in terms of you don't really know who to trust, you don't really know who to listen to, and all that kind of stuff. They bring Mulder and Scully in to meet a girl in the middle of nowhere who is a foreign national, and it turns out that she has been abducted by aliens.
Yeah.
And they have been experimenting on her, and she claims that the aliens have been impregnating her and then stealing the babies. And it's not until later on when Mulder goes back to the house by himself to talk with her where she reveals that it's not aliens. Like she has flashes of memories. She explicitly says to Mulder, like, it's men that have done this to me. In the sort of the gaps in between, Tad O'Malley takes Mulder to see an ARV, which is shorthand for an alien replica vehicle. Crazy guys have decided they're going to build a UFO out of all the technology and stuff that they've managed to replicate and hoard and stuff secretly from the government. Mulder's like, holy shit, this is crazy, and then it cloaks itself, and then it's like, oh, holy shit. Yeah. In reality, it's the men. They've been using alien technology to abduct women, impregnating them with human-alien hybrids or alien DNA, so that they can incubate them and create their own, effectively, super soldier. They want to skip the next step in human evolution and create and completely take over the world. At which point they'll launch a full-scale invasion, which they'll pretend is an alien invasion, but is actually the humans, and they'll wipe out humanity whilst keeping their new species of alien humans. Aliens. So it's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
like
episode 1
there's
has a lot of yeah, it's like it's full of shit.
Yeah, like that's just going off memory as well. I'm sure there's like a ton of shit that I've missed.
I think you covered it.
They're going to blow the whistle on the whole thing. They're going to use Tad O'Malley as a vehicle to turn around and say this on live TV, which they obviously do, but we don't see that. But then the next thing that we see is Svetna is the girl who...
Yeah, she's on TV and she drops the statement that he's f***ing crazy, Tad O'Malley.
And that he's planted these things in her head and stuff like that, when obviously they've clearly gotten to her.
Next
Mulder says. So, and that's pretty much where we leave off. Is she gets blown up. The ARV, the ARV that these sort of group of rogue scientists have built gets blown up. They get blown up with it.
Yep.
Like, they just bomb the shit out of it.
They do.
Tad O'Malley's show gets taken down. We don't know where he goes. He's obviously takes it down himself and does a runner. I
feel like he was, unless we see him again, but I kind of feel like he was literally just there to be the plot point.
Yeah, I don't think that's the last we've seen of Tad O'Malley.
To bring them in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's Joel McHale, obviously.
Yeah, I imagine they'll use him again.
Yeah, most recently known, obviously, as Jeff Winger from Community. He does Sirius quite well. He plays the sort of cocky douchebag character quite well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's very cool because he's Jeff Winger.
Because he's Jeff Winger.
He's got that Jeff Winger charm.
I've never watched that show.
Useless.
Because I so.
You do. So that's where we leave off from episode 1, is we're back to square one.
Yeah, and obviously at the end of the episode, that Skinner's like...
We need to reopen the X Files.
Yep, and then, cut, final second of the episode, he's not dead! Smoking cigarette man!
Cigarette smoking man.
He said his name the wrong way around. My man. Smoking cigarette bloke. Cigarette smoky dude.
Only difference is...
Cigarette smoke vest.
He can't smoke through his mouth anymore, so he's got to smoke through the hole in his neck.
He's now cigarette smoking neck man.
Are we going to find out how the he survived a missile attack?
He's got some weird Phantom of the Opera
yeah, he's got like a scar and
smoking
like
cigarette man.
You're the worst.
So, stopping it just there, this video is quite long, so this is episode 1 in this part. In the next part, we wrap it all up and give you our little bit of analysis on episode 2. So click here on Cole's face, and you can watch part 2 of our little X Files breakdown. Cole's looking at me very disappointingly right now.
Yeah, go and watch part 2. It's a doozy.
You can't see his face. Check it out.
Check it out. See you later.